Bill here, Dude Mopar channel. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Whole lot of ums. Anyways, we're gonna wind up pulling this motor. We have another bent push rod. Casually driving. I actually was going down to get some Publix fried chicken for dinner the other night, Thursday night, and wound up having to be towed home. The car got up to 250 or 60 degrees. It wouldn't start, and when it finally cooled off, it started, but it wasn't running. I shut it off immediately because guess what? There's a whole lot of noise in the bottom. I've not been happy with this motor since the day it was on the dyno and underperformed. I believe 393 horse, 475 foot-pounds of torque, but it did it with a bent push rod. Other stuff that just indicate this thing should have been on a track a long time ago. How many times do I got to work on it? So with that being said, I found a really nice short block. I'm going to clean the cam up. It came with a purple shaft. I don't, obviously, if anybody knows what the purple shafts are, they don't have numbers on them unless they do it nowadays, but so I got to measure it. So I got to clean it up. I'm going to measure it. It's in really good shape as far as the lifter wear on the bottom of the lifters. The cam bearings actually look brand new. This thing's actually a pretty fresh motor. It's just grimy. It's been sitting in a guy's garage in the corner forever. It was a running motor, and I don't remember why they took it out of the car. I think they were doing something to the car, but then they wound up, it just got carnage. I need a set of heads for this motor over here, and I know these work, so they took them off, and the oil pan and the pickup tube, timing cover, like that. So what I've got is a block with a rotating assembly in it. It's 30 over 440, which makes it a 447. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cleaning this up. There's 3 or 4 days worth of cleaning. I need to check the bearings. Like I said, the cam bearings look brand new, so that's a good deal. The cam, we'll check the cam. As soon as I get it on an engine stand, we'll do the bottom end, check that out. But I think I need to pull everything out. Needs a lot of cleaning. As long as these heads, something broke in the bottom of this motor. So as long as these heads are okay, this is the passenger side number 4 cylinder. This top end, as far as heads and intake and carburetor, will go on that engine. And this is a really nice guy that I bought this off of. He gave me a Scat, I don't know what I did with it, a Scat harmonic balancer, brand new in the box. I think I'll use it. Came with the weights in case I have to have a weight, but this is a steel crank or a forged crank motor. So with that, I'm trying to get that done, this out, that done, and in, and I may change the converter because it's going to be a less motor. This is a FTI custom built 3600 stall converter. It's going to be a little much, so I need to tighten it up to about 2800 to drive it on the street and, you know, whatever. So that all has to get done on top of a neutral safety switch. I want to clean it up and put a little interior in it, a catch can, just stuff to pass tech. And I still got to keep my monkey show here going, so I got to go to work every day. And I also have our master bathroom to do, and I'll show you that here in a second. So we're going to be doing a lot of this and a lot of that bathroom and back and forth, and yeah, crap. This all needs to be done before No Name Nationals, probably the week before. I probably won't get this to the track to test it. If I do, great. If not, not necessarily a position I've never been in before. So we'll get it figured out. But in the meantime, take a look at the bathroom. So here it is, along with the car that I got to get done. I have to finish this. Now, all this has to be taken down, re-drywalled for new paint because it's got a knockdown, and some of it just isn't really nice. We got new lights. Take that down. We're not going to do the inside of the closet. New floor, new vanity. I got to move this plumbing and got to bring that out of the floor. I don't know why that's like that, and put it in the wall. I did the shower. Take that down. I did the shower. when we were all allegedly on lockdown for COVID. So with the engine and everything else, this needs to be done, and the car needs to be done before No Name Nationals. So let's get busy. So we're moving the pipe in the wall, and we'll be moving those over. Yep, gotta hook that back up. So I got a helper. Anyways, back at it. And bam! There's a Siamese cat. All right. So the plumbing's moved. It's on. I haven't done the patch there yet because, well, let's see. Making sure those guys don't leak. Everything else seems to be good. We got a slope on our drain. I don't know if anybody can see that. It's nice and sturdy on the wall. All right, so now, well, that's bad. We gotta start stripping all this out. Start stripping everything out. Like I said, that's done, so follow along. This is gonna go along with the motor build. All has to be done, or I get grounded. All right, we'll see you on the next edition of this old car house. Something, I don't know, I don't really care. Ciao. All right, so briefly, here's the cam. It is a purple shaft. There's some purple still left on it. Some of you might see it, some of you might not, but we're gonna clean that up. It should clean up good. Here's the engine. Again, I think that's the only, yeah, rust, it's free. It's just dirty, extremely dirty. That cam bearing looks like it's new. So we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure out our compression ratio too. It should be about 9.5 when I get done. Here's the balancer. He threw this in on the deal. Here, take it, I don't need it. I'm like, okay. So, I mean, it's not a fluid damper, it's just a stock balancer, but the nice thing, it's got the timing marks. And it comes with the counterweights in case I need them. And yeah, so that's good. And he threw in a set of E-body headers because he don't need them for nothing. I said, yeah, I can, hang them on the wall. Never know when you need them. All right, well, let me get this guy cleaned up. We got brake clean, we got ultra fine Scotch Brite, we got, I don't know, what is that? 3/0 steel wool, rags, and Florida heat. So I'll be right back. Brake clean's cool and all, but it evaporates too fast in this heat. So we're gonna go get some diesel fuel and do it that way. All right, so we got interrupted yesterday. Big storm come through and pretty much ruined the rest of the day. But I'll show you a picture maybe. But we got her cleaned up. A little diesel fuel, because it's a lubricant, a detergent, blah. It doesn't help with rust, but it just easier to clean that stuff off with. We measured it 3 times. It's a 474 purple shaft. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it'll get us going. So that's what we're going to use. It saves me about $400. I could put it somewhere else. Gonna get the converter tightened up. 3600 is a little much for this cam. Anyways, with that being said, we're gonna end this video here. Please like, share, follow, comment. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. So follow along as in the next month and a half or so, I try to get the car back to running again and get the bathroom done. So we'll be doing that stuff too. So check it out. See what kind of work I can do. All right, y'all have a good week. Later.